Yo guys, what is up? So is C&C Generals Zero Hour still active in 2019? So today's date is the 6th of April 2019. It is a Saturday. We're in the evening. So I'm in the UK, so we're GMT +1. It's 9:30 or 20 to 10. And on this website here, this is the link. So www.shatterbrick.com/CCO/0 hour. This is the website where you can see live right at this moment in time how many players are online. So as I'm recording this video, as I say, 20 to 10 on the 6th of April, we've got 166 users online, which to be honest is quite high, but it is not abnormal. Sometimes on a Saturday evening or on the weekend in the evening, pretty much any day, like a Friday or sometimes even a Sunday. Obviously the weekends are better, and obviously if you stick to like an evening time in Europe throughout the weekdays, you will obviously find a higher number of players in the evening Europe time. But yeah, right now there's 166 users, which, as I said, isn't abnormally high. Sometimes I was on the other day and it was 178. I was on the other day and there was over 203 or something like that. So that's on online users right now. Every time you refresh, actually you just see I've refreshed and there's actually another load of users on, so 178 now. That might even go up over the next few hours, to be honest. But yeah, about 170 is usually kind of the peak, or maybe 200 around the peak. You've then got on this same website, you can go on the ranked 1v1 ladder, which is this, and it kind of shows you for that month, so for the last 6 days of April so far. So far, this player is number 1, and that's how many games they've played. You can kind of see in the top 30 how many games they've played. So just in the top 30 already, you can see a fair number of games there. We can go back, and there's also a 2v2 ranked ladder as well. Not as many games played there, but it is 2v2, and not all the maps actually relate to these stats. There could have been more 2v2s played, it could have been AODs played, all kinds of stuff like that, but they're not going to report here. You can also look at the last 100 ladder matches on this website as well. So if we click on that, it's also got some nice graphs and stuff like that. A nice little plug for me there. Managed to speak to the organizers of this. It kind of shows you in the last these are all maps that have reported to Shatterbrick. So it's only certain maps. It's like official maps, like there you'll see Lights Out. It's an official map, but all the modified maps, if they got ranked before it, then it will report. So there actually are some games that won't be reporting here, like Art of Defense and all the kind of custom maps and stuff like that. So you can see what we are now, 21:40. 5 minutes ago there was one game played and it lasted 4 minutes 28. Then there was one at 21:34. Loads and loads of games. You see, like every few minutes there is literally a game. That's not all that I've got for you though. There is a website called clanwars.cc. Now this has been an inactive website for a very long time, but you can see here what you do. You go on here, you register an account, create a password and stuff like that. You create a clan. In this case, here's the clan, which you'll notice that Beast clan happens to be the top clan on that Shatterbrick. And that was the same player actually there. So what they're doing is they're playing clans against clans. You can have like 3 or 4 members in your clan, and then there's a top 1v1 player, or top warrior player rather. Sorry, it could count towards team games as well. But then also there's the top clan as well. As I say, 3 or 4 members in that clan. The reason I'm showing you this website is because I've got some stats here. So for March 2019, Clan Wars was kind of rejuvenated. There was a prize, and there was, I think, 63 players for the month of March. This is like competitive games now. You see more competitive games on Clan Wars. That's the reason I'm showing it. So 63 competitive players in 32 clans. So that's an average of like 2 players per clan. Some of them will have had 4 players in one clan. Some of them will have just had 1 member in one clan. That's for the reason for the difference. But total games played, remember this is competitive games played, it was 2,800, so almost 3,000 games played in the month of March, which is a hell of a lot. So when someone says to me, is 0 hour still active? Yes, 0 hour is still very, very active. Especially that month though was the most active I've seen it in a very long time. If you wanted to find a competitive, hard game, 1v1, 2v2 or 3v3 in the month of March 2019, you would have guaranteed found it. So an average of 92 competitive games played. That's on top of all the for fun games and all the other stuff that's going on in Shatterbrick. So there must have been at least, I don't know, but somewhere in the region between 10 and 15,000 games played in March 2019, including all the for fun games, the 2v2v2s, the 1v1v1s that aren't reported here and all that kind of stuff. Broken down there was 225 competitive 2v2s, 15 3v3s. As the players go up, it tends to get harder and harder to find all the players on at the right time, so that's why there's less there, and there'll be more in the 1v1 category. The biggest spammers in March 2019, Mr. X kindly supplied me with this information. He is one of the admins on clanwars.cc, where apparently Boyka, Fargo, and Scuba, all very tough players in 1v1, 2v2, and 3v3. So if you're wondering, is Zero Hour still competitive? Is it still a hard game to win at? Is it just kind of newbies left? The answer is no. There is a very large number of competitive, tough players still playing. I have got the game open right now, actually, so you'll see here. This is the lobby right now. Nice load of abuse going on in the lobby. I'll just reset that. There were a load more games and a load more players here at the moment. This is kind of whoever sat in the lobby at the moment. You can kind of chat here. This is the game's open at the moment, so you'll see that there's a 1v1v1 game about to start. There's a competitive 1v1, there's a 2v2, 2v2 AOD, all these kind of games. There were more here a minute ago. I think there was a 3v3 and a load more 2v2v2s, which is still very popular. And there was a load more people in there, but as soon as the game starts, they then disappear out of there. That's why there's more showing on the Shatterbrick than is actually in the lobby, because they're all inside of games and stuff. So yeah, is that all I wanted to show you? I think it is. Actually, no, I did have some other stats. Okay, so I want to show you another thing, actually. So if we go to, where's my other link? I want to show you Gentool. So if we go on Gentool data, actually, I'm just going to go to Gentool. So this is a website where you can download an anti-cheat program called Gentool. 7.6 is the latest one. You click on this, it's an exe, and you can download it, and it installs some kind of anti-cheat software. Don't know fully how it works, but it basically, if you have a green ping and your enemy has a green ping, it means you're both on Gentool and you're both likely not cheating. The reason I'm showing you this though is because you also have a browse data feature inside of here, and I'm going to click on 0 hour, which is here, and then I'm going to pick today's date. So it's the 6th of April today. I'm going to go to April. I'm going to go to the 6th. What you can find in here then, you see this massive list of games. Everyone who's got Gentool uploads replays to here. When you play, at the end of it, it automatically uploads a replay. So for example, a well-known player called Sexy, which I've just seen there, there's all his games today. If you want to see, so obviously he played Boyka versus Sexy. It happened at 1:17. I'm not sure what time zone that is, so don't pay too much attention to that. But you can see if you go to shot 1, they played a game, GLA and Stealth at that time. You can see all the games they played, or what he played. And then if I scroll down this list, you see this, you suddenly see the sheer scale. So when someone says to me, is 0 hour still active? Yes, 0 hour is still very, very active. That's just today. If I go back to the 5th, which is Friday, there's probably even more games there because that day is completed. So you see this, look at that list. It's just absolutely insane. Some of these players, yeah, they could be the same user, and in which case you can know that because they'll have the same code at the end here if they're the same user or not. But you'll notice a lot of them are very unique. I can't look through this list and instantly spot one that is the same. So if I control and F that guy, you'll see that's a unique one. If I control and F this guy, see that's a unique one as well. So there's loads of unique users there. It's not like one person creating 100 accounts. They are all unique users. So yeah, the reason I wanted to show you that is because I've got some stats here. I think it's this. So Zezon is the guy that runs Gentool. I believe he created it, and he sent me some stats. So basically sent me, it's all right me and you looking at it in kind of a list format there, but I wanted to kind of get some stats behind it. So he's basically, this is the stats that he sent me. He sent me tons and tons of data. I'm not going to bore you with it all. Might have a look at some of it, but basically I think this is the bit we want to have a look at. So in March 2019, there was, to the Gentool website, gentool.net website, there was 28,715 unique visitors to the gentool.net website. Now, the only reason they're going to be going there is because they're going to be checking out either downloading Gentool, or they're going to be checking replays or downloading replays or doing something. 28,000 unique or 29,000 unique visitors seems like quite a hell of a lot of players to me. February, 24,000 or almost 25,000. January, so you quickly see that's unique visitors, and then that's the number of visits they're doing. So actually in March there was a large number. There was a large increase, probably partly due to the Clan Wars thing. But yeah, there's loads more data here. If you want to pause the video at any point and have a look through this data, feel free. I think kind of here you can see the largest number of traffic is coming from Germany, so there's a lot of German players. Russia, US, UK is in there, Ukraine. a random mix of countries. But yeah, dominated kind of really by the top 3: Russia, US, Germany, which is kind of interesting to see. Load of IP addresses there if you want to DDoS someone. Not sure if I'm supposed to be showing you that, but and then we've got, what's this one? This is from page URLs. Oh yeah, that's what is that what they're actually clicking on in Gentle, maybe. And then oh yeah, what is it? What somewhere where the traffic is coming from? Oh yeah, external pages. So a lot of the traffic is actually coming from some Russian sites. Like that's a Russian site. Some stuff coming from Facebook. MyDirtyStuff.com. Don't really want to click on that. Don't really know what that is. But basically, yeah, that's what I wanted to show you. So you can quickly see here that 0 Hour is definitely not dead. There is a hell of a lot of activity going on. And as you've seen in the recent video that I've done, there's a hell of a lot of money to be won as well. So if you're interested in getting the game, as I've said before, you can go to, if you're on Windows 10, you can go to g2a.com. Type in, is that going to work or is that some advert? Come on. Yeah, some advert. When it loads, G2A. I've got to accept a lot of cookies. Let's just do that. Here we are going to look for Command and Conquer Ultimate or Ulti. Command and Conquer Ultimate Collection Origin Key Global. So this is the actual one that I have. I signed up here. I bought this and it gives you a key. And then basically you want to go to Origin. You go here. Basically you download this, you sign up, you register, you download their little program, and then you want to register that key that you just bought through there. So you see actually that's £7.57 pence, which 757 GBP to US dollars, just because that's the most current, most used currency. It's almost $10, so $10. And with that Ultimate Collection, not only do you get 0 Hour and Generals and stuff like that, you also get another 15 games with it as well, because it comes with 17 games in total. That's if you've got Windows 7. If you have, sorry, if you've got Windows 10. If you've got Windows 7, you can go to Amazon. This is the UK one, Generals 0 Hour Deluxe. I think that's the one I had originally. Looks like it's gone up in price a bit. Like the latest one there is £15, so what's that? Probably $20. But that, if when I was on Windows 7, that's the one I had. You can just buy it used because the latest on the latest servers you don't need a working CD key, which is another common question that I get. So that's the one I have on Windows 7. But if you've got Windows 10, then I would go through G2A, get your key, and then I would go through Origin. So yeah, hopefully you enjoyed that. A little bit of insight into how active 0 Hour is at the moment. GG, and I will see you in the next one.